Everything was going fine. It was raining, it was warm, and I just had a fluke accident. From the minute I hit the ground, I knew I was in trouble.
I had been diagnosed with osteopenia and then osteoporosis, and my doctor was encouraging me to take some medication for that, which I was unwilling to do.
They told me, yep, your neck's broken, you got a fractured C5, and I could be paralyzed.
Well, why don't we start with that? Because I want to take a look at that.
All right.
So pulley crossover back flies. All right. Hold it, freeze it, squeeze it, and really feel those shoulder blade muscles squeezing the muscles between your shoulder blades. What a lot of our members comment on is how different we are from traditional gyms with the whole high pressure sales and the experience once you're in the gym. Where people are, looking at each other and judging, and there's mirrors everywhere, and we just don't have any of that.
It's nice to be able to come into somewhere where you're not surrounded by people, going like this and expecting people to say, oh yeah, you look really good, you look so awesome. At the X Gym, we take a very loving and non-judgmental approach. Where people
feel accepted and not judged, and they sense that they really are being helped and that we want to help them.
Keeping the pace right there.
And everybody at the X Gym is going to be treated based on how Jesus would care for customers.
Okay.
Hey.
I think we're on.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do, low back is arched. Good. Keep those hands back, perfect. And now open hands, sliding up your shins.
I was unwilling to take medication if at all possible. And I said, give me 2 years. I am going to increase my bone density, and because I know that if you exercise, your bones have to grow more dense.
So let's do the ball push-ups now.
When my oldest daughter got pregnant for the first time, I started weightlifting because I knew that I would be carrying this baby, and I wanted to be strong enough to do that safely. But I hated the gym, and I felt unsafe with weights without good guidance, and most of the trainers I'd used at the gym were not curious enough about my body and my goals. I'm twice widowed, and I live in a house that has a garden. I want to be able to carry the cat food in. I want to be able to carry the chicken food in. I like to be able to lift all my plates and put them on the second shelf at once.
And counting down for 5. Keep going for 4, for 3, hanging in there for 2, breathing through it for 1, and done. Nice job. Way to go. That is great. Way to push it.
I met PJ at a business networking event, and when he stood up to make his presentation, I thought, this is the person I've been looking for.
Okay, nice straight wrists.
What I love is the efficiency. PJ offered remote training.
Good. All right, now come out 1 inch.
The phone call comes in. We start right in on the routine. Do this 5 exercises, 5 muscle groups, 21 minutes, and you're done. It's really wonderful. I love that.
And it's going to be a crunch up and hold it high.
For me, I've always felt that the client-customer relationship is a partnership.
And then pulse your knees in towards your face, and your upper body is staying still. Yeah, just pulsing those knees.
And here's one thing I've noticed. There's never any commentary about appearance or a comment that ever carries judgment. So I never feel awkward presenting my body. 2 and 1. Yay! This actually makes me quite emotional to think about it, because I have a lot of issues around being judged and criticized for appearance from my early childhood experience. There's none of that in this experience, which is one of the reasons I think I've stayed and enjoyed it so much. I get a lot of self-esteem, not because of what he says to me, but because of what I am able to do. That's a distinction I want to really make for this, because that's unusual, I think.
Way to go. Yeah, you really pushed it. We're done.
Okay, see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Strong words. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I've been doing Spartan races for 3.5 years now, and Spartan race is a combination of trail running and obstacle completion. Like the bucket carry, which is a 5-gallon bucket full of rocks. I love the bucket carry. There's a 100-pound sandbag on a rope up over a pulley, and you gotta pull that sandbag, that 100-pound sandbag, all the way up to the top and then let it down slowly. You can't just let it drop. Another traditional Spartan obstacle is you got a spear, you got to throw it and make it stick in a bale of hay. I've done 78 races, and I call Spartan my celebration of life tour because the decision that I made to join X Gym probably saved my life. In 2016, I had an annual pass to ski, and I've skied a long time. But on this day, the weather was bad, and I slipped and I started to rock back and forth. And I lost control, and before I knew it, I rocked forward and bam, landed on my neck, and my body rolled over me, and my spine was tingling.
He texted me and said, I broke my neck skiing, so I went and visited him in the hospital and then helped him afterwards to get back into shape. And within a year, he had done 5 Spartan races, and within 2 years, he had won 6th in the world in the open division of Spartan racing.
I'm so thankful for PJ and how relational he is. He's not just a trainer, I'm not just a client. We've become friends over the years, and he's one of my closest friends now. And I am so thankful for that.
And lean right, lean left. There it is. Hard push. We're a for-profit company. But what we're really concerned the most with is helping people have a better life.
That's great, yeah.
We even decided to go month to month because we want people to come back because of the results they're getting and because they want to be at the X Gym, not because they're roped into some long-term contract. The X Gym methodology is time under tension to complete muscle fatigue, and that's really the secret sauce. Only then do little switches get flipped on inside that muscle cell for change because it realizes, I can't do that, I failed. Because change is hard, change takes suffering through this or that. And with the X Gym methodology, people learn how to endure suffering.
You're suffering in your brain, you're suffering in your body, you're suffering all over.
The X Gym Way is a 21-minute workout where you are going to experience full fatigue in every major muscle group of your body.
You have either PJ or myself or one of our trainers training you.
I'm sitting right beside them, I'm giving them cues and really pushing into that last 10-20% that they will not go to on their own. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job.
And when people learn to endure suffering and the burn, they can take this skill in other areas of their life.
Suffering, human nature, we want to avoid it, but there's a place to embrace it, to grow. And I've seen some positive changes happen with those who are closest to me, with family and friends and in work relationships.
And we're here to help people get stronger mentally, stronger spiritually, stronger physically.
Sure enough, after a few years, my doctor doesn't even recommend any further tests for bone density. He's convinced that I'm fine. My experience at the X Gym has always been that wherever I am is the right place for me to be. There's a sense of being good enough in whatever I'm able to do, which is, how remarkable is that?
We've helped hundreds of people get fitter and healthier and happier, and it's helped them in other parts of their life and reach their goals and their fitness so they can have a better life. And I just hold in the middle. Keep it right there. Good. Yeah. Now we're getting there.